Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to Factorio for Bob's Mods and stuff. So we completed our silicon production, sorry. And we need silicon to make silicon wafers. So we should... Silicon wafers are not very... how do you say this? Not very condensed, I guess. One silicon plate becomes 8 silicon wafers. So maybe this is something we should make in line with everything we need it for. We needed it for these, I believe. No, for transistors, yeah. So maybe we don't want to bust the silicon wafers. I mean, we can if we want, but what else were they used for? Every sort of component, I guess. Yeah. And you need more and more of them. I think... I mean, it's just so much easier if it's on the bus, but we will need so many belts of them, I think. But let's put it on the bus for now. So if we do produce them, how many machines do we need for this? If we get 5 machines, we get 8 a second. If we get 10 machines, we get 16 a second. That should be great. And we can make them in normal assembly machines. I guess we should start upgrading our assembly machines actually. So let's make some of these. Silicon wafer, please. There we go, and of course we should balance the belts. And they can be here. This is still a future potential belt, so we won't add any more belts to this line, but that's okay. I guess we should just use our belt brush here. I wish there was a good way that I could fill this out without also laying build up here now. It's a bit weird that it won't allow me to just fill in that one. But I guess that's just how the mod is made. Whoops. Let's just turn the brush size down to 1 again before we start doing stupid stuff, I guess. So it does appear like we need to expand our silicon production. Let's prioritize the wafers for now. So these are producing non-stop. So why are these not producing anything? They don't get enough hydrochloric, whatever this is called. Calcium chloride, sorry. So these are not producing fast enough, it seems. Can these not keep up? Yeah, so one of these chemical plants is not using nearly enough of this. Is that something we want to change, or do we just want to make more of the full setup? That is the question. Actually, we have more than enough hydrochloric acid, so we probably just should expand this part. Let's do that. And we need some more pipe. That should speed up the calcium chloride production quite a bit. So what should we research? New water pump maybe? Not really necessary right now. Distillery? Not really necessary right now. Gem processing? I have no idea what to use this for. Let's not do that right now. Is there anything we need right now to be able to produce electronic circuit boards? I think we have everything we need here. We will need some ferric chloride, of course. But we should have everything for that as well. Is there anything that make life easier in here? Stack inserters will be useful at some point, I guess. Okay, I think we have enough silicon production for now. And silicon wafer production. Let's see what transistors are used for other than our circuits. Am I spelling this wrong, or is the search bar just... Do I need a big T in here? So it can't do it with the A, but it's okay with TR. That's great. Well, the mod isn't as good as I remember it, but I guess we'll have to live with that. So we need it for all these three types of boards. Okay. Let's put them on the bus then. plastic, tin, copper wire, and silicon wafer. And one machine will produce one every 0.7 seconds. So 7 of these will produce 10 a second, I think. So we need 14 of them. If we want a full builder, that is. But what sorts of... Let's just do a bit of them to start out with, and then we can figure the rest out along the way. So silicon wafers we want on a single line. That's okay. Then we should combine our plastic with tin copper wire. And we need more underground belt. And apparently we need to put down some more brick soon. This area might as well be bricked all over. What was I going to get? It was tin, copper wire and plastic. So we have plastic here. I hope it's plastic at least. And this should be tin copper wire, right? Or is that solder? This appears to be tin copper wire. Okay. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Okay, so electronics assembly machine. Let's make some more of these. Let's get some iron gear wheels. And some brick. That was actually quite a lot more than I expected it to be. Let's go for another run of that. That is a bit loud though, when you zoom that far in. And the upgraded pickaxes are helping us quite a lot with these trees. That is very nice. I might not even have to build grenades for this. Oh, transistors, please. Well, we can't really live without that one. There we go. And we have transistors. Let's research cars. I don't think I'll ever be building one in this campaign or this series, but we will need it to get to our airplane research or our jet plane, whatever it's called. This is what we want to get to. Very fast transport that you decide where it goes. You don't have to follow your train tracks. Okay, so we have transistors now. Then we just need circuit boards. And we need phenolic boards for that. Wood and resin. Do we have resin on the bus? We do, great. Do we need phenolic boards on the bus? I don't think we do. Modules shouldn't be needed before we get to robots, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So we can make this here. Are they made fast? Yeah, 4 a second. So a combined build of wood and resin. Let's just make that here, I guess. Do we need ferric chloride on the bus? I guess is a good question before that. Let's find out. Not there. This one. I don't think we need any of these. We do need, I believe, these two. Let's put it on the bus. So let's produce that first. Then we won't have to build the phenolic boards past it. So iron ore we need on the bus. We won't need a lot of iron ore, but maybe it just should just get its own build. Actually, let's just split it off from this for now. That's easier. I guess we should prioritize the right output though, just to make sure that we are smelting all that we can. And it can't be on this line, right? No, it has to be one line further up, and it can't be the first one on that. What else do we want to research? Electric engines? Yeah, sure. Not too worried about what I pick right now. There isn't anything specific that I'm waiting on. Right now at least. And perfect. So, in what machines are this made? In chemical plants. Let's make some more of those then. And let's make some more pipe after that. Was it water we needed to mix the iron with? Hydrogen chloride, okay. And we did not put this on the bus. What sort of idea was that? Hey, wait, we did. Okay. Never mind. I'm glad. Otherwise we would have, because we do make more than we need of it up there, and yeah, I don't want to set that up in every place that we need it. Give me my normal pipe, please. Let's just get this further along as well. Let's get warehouses. Then I believe we are quite ready for trains, which will probably be coming somewhat soon. So it just needs iron ore on this belt. This could have been quite a lot closer. Do we want to? Yeah, let's move everything. Actually, we could probably just... Why can I not get rid of this? That was weird. I have no idea what was going on there. Let's drag it from down here. And let's get the iron ore down here. What is supposed to be on this belt? Oh. Let's just make this ugly. Let's make it even more ugly. Just because I do want this iron ore to get into our storage when we are using robots. So, how fast is this producing? 50 every 2.5 seconds. Okay. And we want that on the bus. Sure, give me some fluid wagons. How is our power production going? It's a bit down, so I think we should go do something about that. So we have what? 4, 8, 16, 20. Easily upgrade that. We'll just make the next 20 and then we'll upgrade them to level 2. We need 10 of these. Let's just grab some more steel, stone, and iron while we're up here. Oh, I guess we don't really need to grab stone up here, but now we're doing it anyway. Do we have any brick? No, unfortunately not. Sure, better stack inserters. We'll need them at some point. So we got boiler 2s. This is going to take a while to produce apparently. Let's just clear out some trees while we're here, I guess. Can't sit around and do nothing. Let's figure out what this is on the map. Oh, it's just a spot of sand, I guess. Is anywhere to see how effective they are. 1.8 megawatts max output. That is a doubling, so we will actually be quadrupling our energy production here, it seems. As we will both upgrade all of them and we will double the amount of them. At least if our water can keep up. Maybe we won't double them and just put the rest of it in a chest down here. I don't think I want to wait for the rest to upgrade, so that makes a bit of sense to me. Boilers and steam engine ones. I don't think we'll ever use offshore pumps again, so I'll just drop those there as well. Get on with it, please. There we go. That has doubled our energy production. I forgot about these pipes again. Let's take a couple. Okay, so we only needed the weird boards now, right? Phenolic boards to circuit boards to electronic circuit boards. So if we put copper and tin on one belt and wood and resin on another, we should be able to. Do we want to put these on a belt, or do we want to feed them directly into our circuit board production? We can have the wood and resin here. Produce the boards here, unless we can produce them in this. We can if we want. But unfortunately, that's all we got time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.